Okay, good morning. If anybody's here, I'll be right with you, okay? Give me a couple seconds.
Your 2 seconds are up.
Okay, hi Gladys. God, it's going so slow.
I don't know, we're already on.
I know. Okay.
Hi, Brenda.
Hi Brenda. Good morning, good morning. Welcome. How are you doing? Okay, I think I got my act together. I'm not sure. Okay, today's Tuesday, January 15th, 2026, and it is craft day. So I'm going to continue working on my bookmark over here. Maybe someday I'll get it done. Maybe. Good morning, Kathy. Just saw you came on. How are you today? I'm cutting fabric on different projects. I'm doing good. I'm doing really good. Thank you for asking. Um, just gonna be cross stitching a little bit over here. So I just know that one of these days I'll get my um bookmark here finished. I would say I'm halfway finished with it. I'm here at this
The first
mark.
one.
Yeah, the first one.
You got two
Gladys
more
is
to
correct.
go.
However, the other ones don't seem like they'll be as hard. Well, I don't know why I picked this one for the first one, the hardest one, but in a way, it's a good thing because then I get it done and over with, right?
We don't want to see you.
Yeah, I want to see her.
I'm busy drinking.
Ah, all right. Uh, And I do have another project that I'm going to work on. It's called Home is Where the Cat Is.
Oh, that's where the cat is.
Maya.
It's right here. That's
Now,
where
it may look to you to be a very simple cross stitch,
he
right?
calls into my shoulder.
Check it
I
out.
got you. You don't need to worry about it. Mm.
This is it.
Hmm.
So, I've had this since the 90s. So I think I need to get started on coming up here. I
I'm
don't know.
feeling fine, Loretta. Thank you.
Hope you are
Hi,
feeling better
Maya.
too, Gladys. Oh, come on. Did I use all of it that I cut up the first time? I guess I did, huh? All right, so
Hey, Sandra.
I'll cut up some more. Hi, Sandra. How are you this morning? How is Dee this morning? Okay, now I'm going to separate this into two. This is what's really hard for me to separate because I have such gigantic hands. Okay. Okay. All right. Give me the end
Heather
here.
says, I'm fine. D is getting cranky.
Uh-oh. Does that mean nap time?
Hi, Terry.
No cranky babies, right? Hi, Carrie. Welcome. How are you? And. There we go. Once you get the hang of it, piece of cake. Okay, so tie knots.
You're tying a knot.
Yep,
Why are you tying a knot?
I'm tying a knot in the back so that it doesn't go through when I come out the other side.
Well, you don't hold it in the back and sew it down with the other stitches. Yeah, that's what I do.
Sometimes I do it that way, but
Carrie says she's okay.
good, Carrie. I'm glad to hear it. Did your headache go away?
And she read about Solteria and her dog that she had.
So
Happy
Terry
Channel.
and her dog, doesn't she still have the dog?
No, I died.
She did?
Yes, she
When?
posted it a couple days ago
Oh man,
or yesterday. Anyway,
I'm so sorry.
she posted it on her channel.
I'm really sorry to hear that.
Take a drink.
Okay. Yes, mommy.
So I said, yes, I heard. Rest in peace, Nyla.
If you're listening, Terry, I am so, so sorry. My heart goes out to you, hon, okay? Okay, now that I'm getting started on this, I'm gonna move it along here. Go to my channel.
And Loretta said, yes, she was sorry.
Yeah.
She heard about it too.
Um, Terry gave her a loving home.
And now she's by herself again, Terry.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Cross stitch, cross stitch. I think this is on the 14 count. I think. Um,
Sandra's saying, Loretta, how is Song Sparrow coming along?
Are you going to work on that on your channel today, Sandra? That song, Sparrow.
And it says slow. I'm trying to keep things straight.
Yeah.
Sandra says my Song Sparrow top is done.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay. I didn't realize it was finished.
But she was quick.
Yeah. Okay, X need that last question. Oops, I got caught in my finger. No, my finger does not get cross-stitched. Sorry.
Sometimes your finger gets in the way.
Yep, I did. And it wrapped a loop around my finger. Like, okay, you're
Yeah,
gonna
I've
go
done
in
that.
there. Uh, I know.
Sometimes I get a knot in mine.
The knots are pretty easy to get out if you. Oh, come on. Shoot, I spoke too soon.
I says I don't want to hear that. LOL. Everyone will be done before me, but it's no race. Enjoy what enjoy is what mine needs right now.
Yeah, just enjoy what you're doing. Enjoy the process. Enjoy. I haven't even started mine yet. So
I'm not doing it, so
you're ahead of me. Okay, I'll move on over here. I don't really need the paper right now, but I can take it out and let you guys look at it.
that just says never a race. We all saw it at different rates.
Yes, this is the one I'm working. This is the one I'm working on. Oh, and then Jen asked me last night. She says, "When you get through with the bookmark, are you going to use it?" I go, "Yes." And she goes, "Oh, I thought you were just going to sit there and look at it."
And
And I said, "Well, Jen, mistake number one, you saw it."
Sandra says I can only sew a little at night and weekends with me.
I know, and you already got it done. Good morning, my neighbor. How are you?
Hi, Kelly.
She is my neighbor.
Yeah. Oh, she's in Canada.
She's just right over the border. Kelly, have you lived in Canada your whole life? Okay, Loretta says, yes, I think you do a great job with her. My little Ed is too much for this old lady. He can climb and run off from me. All good, Kathy. Doing chores so far this morning. Chores. You guys are gonna laugh at me, but I miss all the, cooking and vacuuming and dusting and all the laundry. I really missed all that. But the most I miss is the cooking. Loretta said, hi, Kelly. Yes, Kathy, I've lived in British Columbia my whole life. I was born in Vancouver, raised in the suburbs of the city, and moved east to the Fraser Valley in 1998. Oh, I was just curious. So many people that are um, in Canada, right now that are part of the quilting community, they have lived in Canada their whole life. So I didn't. And Senator says, Loretta, she is a handful, but keeps me going. And Kelly said, hello back, Loretta. Yes, I'm cross stitching this bookmark for those of you guys that just came in. It's been kind of a long project, but and as I said, it's done on 14 count Adida or Ada or whatever you call it. I can't really go any smaller with these eyes of mine. Yeah, I can't even see it without the glasses after my surgery and all. It's been a year since my surgery already. Can't believe it went by that fast. Okay, I'm actually working down here right now. I have to stop playing with Chase because he's really messing up my hands. You guys can see this is all done from him. Kelly, depending on the fabric, I take my glasses off to cross stitch. I wish I can't see with them off. And I had the cataract surgery on both eyes a year ago.
Quit.
I can see a lot better though. I just can't see the teeny tiny little. What size do you cross stitch on? Maybe I can do it on an 11 or something now, but I haven't tried it. I'm just so comfortable with the 14. Come on. You had your cataract con. Oh, you have your cataract consult.
Consult.
Yep, I both eyes. First one, then 2 weeks later the other. And he had to do the other one again. The second one, he had to do something to it because it wasn't done completely right. So, will they do both of yours at the same time, or how they gonna do it? I have projects on the go on 14 count and 16 count that I can see fine. 18 count, I take them off, or 28 or 32 over two threads, I have to take them off. Oh, wow. See, 14 and 16 and 18. Guess you'll find out. Okay, thank you, Kelly. Yeah, it wasn't painful at all. It didn't hurt at all. It was a piece of cake. I laid there and talked to the doctor while he was doing it. So,
And this is your second time for the eye was because they can't get a film and they lasered it off.
right. That was it. Thank you, Sandra. I'm so glad she remembered. Good morning, Susan. And how are you? That good, huh? No problem, Kathy. I will update my subscribers with what's going on. Yeah, I've heard the surgery is a piece of cake. Yep, yep, yep. Dee, 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 dee. You busy today, Susan? Kelly said hi. I don't like the thought I am getting a secondary cataract in the left eye. Oh no, Sandra. Sandra said hello, Susan. Come on, guys. I was doing so good. Carrie said hello, Susan. And Susan, I am busy working on finishing quilts on my UFO list. And how many quilts do you have on your UFO list? Back to the salt mine. Chores to finish before I get back to Christmas clothing. Okay, Kelly. Have a great day. And we will see you later. Later, Gator. Thank you for stopping in and giving a thumbs up. Thank you very much. Going to cut binding strips for one of them. How many are there? Did you answer? I'm just really glad that I can close my eye and there's no film there anymore. That, that it's gone. I'm very happy about that. Huh. Where's the. Sometimes I have to bring it a little bit closer. There we go. Susan, I have 16 on my list. Keep finding them as I'm going through more boxes. Now you're starting to sound like me, Susan. La, da, 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 da. Dee, 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 dee. I should try reclining in my on my couch here and seeing if I can how good I can cross stitch while I'm reclining. Sandra says, Susan, that number grew and it keeps on growing. My number's not going down very fast. Hi, Cheryl. Welcome, welcome. How are you? So good to see you. Cheryl says hi, Kathy Gladys, and hi to Sandra and everyone in chat. So remember, tomorrow is another block from the patchworksquare.com. Cheryl said hugs to Cutie Patootie, that little G with the chubby cheeks. This is the block for tomorrow. It's called Brave World. These are squares. It doesn't look too hard. That the hard is going to be the pinwheel, but I think I can do it. I think. And Carrie says hi, Cheryl. Sandra said hugs given. Is she asleep yet, Sandra? Hmm. No? No, I just jabbed my finger. Must be careful on the other side. Oh, what happened here? Hmm. Okay, this is the end of this row. I'll have two more rows after I get done with this. Two more rows. Okay, this can get kind of time consuming, but that's okay. I need to go on Amazon and what kind of a light would y'all recommend to do this by, put a light up by my couch? Gotta be bright enough so I can see it. See, right now I have two lights on. I have the kitchen light and I have the dining room light here. Because when you're cross stitching, you need to have plenty of light so you can see what you're doing. On nice summer days, I used to take it out by the pool and work on it to see it really good out there. because I was thinking about getting one of those lights that that stand up and it's on the top there. Hey
Hi,
Lori, how
Lori.
are you? How are you? How are you? How are you? Okay, so this is the halfway mark is where I'm going to stop it, right? Okay, come back. I need some kind of a camera behind me so you guys can see what I'm doing. I'm doing good, Lori. Thank you. Thank you for asking. One, two. Our weather this week is going to be all sunshine, no rain for the next 10 days. It'll be in the 40s, but, like I said, no rain. Cheryl, I have 50 snowball dinosaur blocks done for the next kid's quilt, 6-year-old boy. 50 more blocks to go. Wow. Laura says, hi, Cheryl, Sandra, Carrie, and the lurkers. Lori, that's what Lori says. Everybody's remembering a thumbs up, right? This is going along here pretty good. Okay, Susan, it's winter, Kathy. 40s is pretty normal. I know, but the rain, there's no rain. That's what's blowing my mind. And Gladys, thumbs up, please. Thank you, Gladys. Carrie, hi, Lori. Cheryl, I love pinwheel blocks, but I love to make quilts. What size are these blocks that you're doing? Oh,
Yeah, Susan says sorry for not coming up. I have to go to the store to get milk and a few other essentials. We're expecting snow and bad weather next couple of days.
okay. No problem, Susan. Thank you for letting me know. It isn't a problem. It was going this. Hmm. Maybe.
Charles said I baked some Hawaiian banana bread yesterday and shared with some of my neighbors here where I live. Sure is yummy.
Oh man, that sounds so good. I love Hawaiian bread. Love it, love it.
Sorry, I said Halloween. I was like, I looked at that and was like, wrong word.
You're good. Okay. Uh, Lori sounds good, Cheryl, doesn't it though? The other thing I like about these bookmarks is you don't have to have the hoop.
Hi, Kathy.
Hi, Kathy. How are you? I don't know why the bottom one is giving me such problems, the bottom row. Okay, so now coming back. I have to keep the bottom row a little bit close to me so I can see because it's messing up a little bit. Let's see. Kathy's doing good. Lori said hi, Kathy, by the way. She's doing good. Make some fried potato with eggs, onions, and cheese. Oh, that sounds really good. When we used to go to Norm's, it's a restaurant that you can get almost anything, and I would get I get the bigger, better breakfast. It had eggs, pancakes, bacon, and sausage, and toast, and a fruit cup. And I know I'm missing something. Hash browns, and it was like $3.99. I can imagine what it is now. But Kathy's breakfast reminded me of it. My thread's getting short. I can make it to the end of the row. I think so. This is why I like the DMC thread because it's really it's good thread. It doesn't fall apart. It's just that one just did. Kathy says, "Okay, something like would be like $9 or $10 now." I know, and I know it's ridiculous, isn't it? But you're right. Yes, I already got two. So, mhm. I need to get some more of these. So, what would I look under? What would I call these? Needle threaders?
Yeah.
Okay. Kathy says, and the amount would be less. Yep, yep. You wouldn't get that bigger, better breakfast anymore. There was this restaurant that we used to always go to at Mikasa's, and they used to give us huge amounts of food. I always got the cheese enchilada and the taco, and there was so much there that I would have to take some home or leave it. But and it wasn't really that much. It was only like $6.99 or something like that. You got the big old refried beans. I don't like Spanish rice, so I got all beans. And I'm sure you don't get it like that now. I'm sorry I can't answer the home phone. Okay, right here. Okay. Um, Cheryl says 5-inch dinosaur squares with 2-inch snowballs and four corners. I cut everything. No charm pack dinosaur. Used everything from my stash. The snowball corners are scrappy. Nice. You must have a nice stash, huh? Come on. Tell you what's gonna happen here. Okay. What I'm gonna do is uh,
I barely.
does it go this way? Yeah. Hello, Beverly. How are you? Lori says Cheryl has a beautiful stash. I've never seen it, but I'm sure she does. And Sandra, Cheryl has a great collection of fabric and several bookcases full. Wow. I need to do mine. See exactly what I have or don't have.
Sanders said D just crashed. Fell asleep, did she?
Okay. Now, doesn't want to. Okay, so I got all that done in here. Now,
Carol says, thanks, gals. My daughter keeps adding to it.
oh, that's nice of her.
Or is this Andrew? You can take a break.
I know. Did she fall asleep on your lap again? Okay, so now back up here at the top. Okay. It looks like only two squares, or maybe three. It's hard to tell. For this one, it's two. Okay. Sandra says, yep, she was having a snack and fell asleep. Wow. I will come back and finish the rest of this top as soon as I get this little area filled in. Oh, it's easier to only do two across. All the way, all the way, all the way. It's two. Didn't do it. Nope. One, two. I'm hoping this one doesn't give me a hardest time as the other one did. Nope, went right in there. Wow. Wrong one. Okay. Okay, this time I have to do three of these little squares. So, one, three. Okay, and in going to outline of the stocking, I'm trying very hard not to get any of the green and the white or the red, which is super easy to do if you don't pay attention to what you're doing. It's very easy to get it in there. I don't want it in there. When I first started doing this, I thought about doing this green part first, but then I go, no, I'll do it after I get done. And these bookmarks, as you go along, they got a little bit of weight to them, believe it or not. It's not, I mean, it's kind of like counted cross stitch because you have to count, even though the squares are in front of you, you have to count it and make sure that there's that amount that you need right there in front of you. Like, do you need three or do you need two? Mhm. Jerry says, Cheryl, sorry, I was reading up here. Cheryl says, I took a video of my sewing area and my stash and sent it on Messenger to Lori, Sandra, etc. Did you send it to me so I could see it? Screw up a little bit. First. I'll tell you, when I first got into cross stitching, after I got done with Mickey Mouse, I really wanted to do some more, and so I went to Joann's. With Joann's and Michael's both have the kits. They still do. But I also bought some, you know, little books and stuff that have patterns in there. And, because I really, really and truly wanted to cross stitch. One of my kits was a little, maybe, maybe 8 inches tall. It's in 3D, and it's cats playing with yarn, inside the house. It's really, really cute. And I had it hanging on Jen's wall, and I don't know what happened to it. That's what I get for giving it to her, huh? So back when Joanne's DMC thread was only like 10 cents, I got two of every color that they had. I don't know if I necessarily needed it, but Cheryl says, I'm thinking about taking the 400 cutoffs from the snowball corners to make hourglass box. Ooh, how pretty that would be. So I really got into this cross stitching, and then I didn't know about embroidery or you know anything of the like. I only knew about cross stitching, and I made several things. Then I had quilting. My friend Joyce, the same one that taught me how to cross stitch, taught me how to quilt. So my first quilt was the twin size trip around the world for Jen. Then I made a king size trip around the world for Dave and I, back when we had a king size bed, in blue and greens. Jen's is done in blue and light blue and pink. Then I made another one. I think it was a little kit, 16 inches, I think it is. It hangs on the wall behind me. So I love Trip Around the World, in case you guys can't tell. So that was my first quilt ever. When I went into the rec room, um, she was in there, and I go, "Hey Joyce, what are you making?" She goes, "I'm making a quilt," and I go, "Nice." She showed it to me, really beautiful colors, like the fuchsia and the pink and the white. That was really pretty for her daughter. And I said, "Are quilts hard to make?" And she goes, "They can be. You just have to pay attention to what you're doing and focus on it. And, you know," she goes, "You've never made a quilt?" And I go, "Nope, never made a quilt." And she says, "Well, would you like me to teach you?" And I said, "Yes, please." So she goes, "Okay." So we went to Joann's because it was right across the street. And we got all the fabric and, you know, the batting, the fabric, the backing, the binding, all that we got. The book, it was by Eleanor Burns, Trip Around the World. And anything you could possibly think of that you would need, right? I had a sewing machine, but it was my first sewing machine and it was very small. It's not a big machine. It's a Singer, and believe it or not, I did a king size um, quilt on that tiny little machine. We used the ping pong table as like to cut them. We had the cutting mats, but I'm saying we needed something big, so we used the ping pong table. And away we went. I got it done in time for Christmas, so they both went in. That was my first that I ever quilted. My first latch hook that I did was the 101 Dalmatian puppy, and I turned that into a pillow. I have it around here somewhere. I put Velcro on the back, and I, put the puppy on the front with the pillow in the middle, and sewed around it. Um, and I've done several others since. My Santa coming out of the chimney for Christmas. Um, the Noah's Ark for my nephew, and so on and so forth. And my embroidery, the first thing I ever did in embroidery was my unicorn. At the bottom of the embroidery, they wanted it to be all white. And I didn't want it to be white because I didn't think that it was going to turn, look very good white. So I can show you a couple of my things that I've done before Dave hangs them back on the wall. Okay, here's my Santa. That is embroidery. Here, let me do it. Here's my Santa. It's cute. And then they fell on the floor. Oh yeah, the kitties. 6 kitties. And then the unicorn. See, I just thought that the color would be better down versus the white because the color was in the unicorn. So I thought, hey, I did that. And then here's my kitty, my latch up kitty. Hangs on my wall over here. You guys can't really see it. So those are some of the things that I've been working on that I
Sure, what's what you're on Messenger?
what
What are you on Messenger?
what am I
Who
on?
sent you something?
Um we're not friends on Messenger show? Okay, hang on. Um okay, I've got 2 Cheryls here. All right, hold on. Gonna have to do it. The okay. I think I'm under. Aren't I under?
You don't know what you're on.
Well, I
I'm
don't know
sorry.
because I don't do myself. What am I under? The
It's not pulling it. Kathy Crawford.
Kathy Crawford. Okay, could be, but then she'd have to go through a million Kathy Crawfords, right?
Probably.
Could it? Could it? Say wait. Um, geez, I'm
Yeah,
under
you're
that
under
either.
Kathy Crawford with you
Kathy
with Chase.
Crawford.
Chase is a
Okay,
picture.
this is my profile. I'm not going to create a story, but I'm going to try to make him bigger. And of course not. Okay, I'm under Kathy Crawford, and I have my cat. He's holding a shark. So send me a hi in Messenger, and then I can send back, and then we'll be friends, okay? So it's Chase holding a shark.
She says okay.
Huh?
She said okay.
Okay. This is too short. Red. Huh. All right. Now I need some more. Here it is. Okay. Now I can answer her back. Okay, now we're all set. That's all we had to do. Let me see here. Some of this is in or not. Yeah, that'll be good. Okay, now I need to wake up Jen. Jen, time to get up, rise and shine. Blah blah blah. Yeah, blah blah blah.
We're Sleeping Beauty.
Gladys says sleeping blue, sleeping bluety,
I said
sleeping
beauty, not
beauty.
booty.
Yeah.
Cheryl said she sent you a video, Kathy.
Okay, thank you, Cheryl. Yep, it just now came up. I will go and check it out. Try to figure out why this
I
is
just
here.
said I went and rewatched the video while I could.
All right, come on. Okay, let's go ahead and just use this. I'm going to figure out what happened here. There we go.
Unknown caller.
That scared me. Okay, I should still have two here. Yes, okay. Have you seen the video already, Sandra? You have, haven't you? I haven't seen it yet. But thank you for sending it to me, Cheryl. I will watch it as soon as I get a chance. Looking forward to it. I'm tying a knot. Now, as I said before, there are several ways that you can do the cross stitch when you first start. Tie a knot like I just did, or, and on my more fancier ones, this is how I do it. You go in right here, okay, and you bring it through and you look on your backside, okay, and then you fold it over like that. Keep your finger there, okay. Make sure you keep your finger on it. Try not to poke your finger. That's my job. Okay, then you go. There we go. It should take only 2 or 3 stitches. Okay, then you look back, check on your progress, and I went through it, so see, it's not going anywhere. Okay. Um, oh, you've seen it, okay. Cheryl says, I've made more quilts since the video, plus the daughter has added more fabric since video. So it evens out. Okay, good. Can't see your work. Oh, I'm sorry. Hi, Janice. Welcome, welcome. Sorry. Dave, do you mind? Dave, turn off the water. Okay, here you go. I'm sorry. So I wish I had the camera behind me, because then you guys could see it a lot better. Okay, almost here at the end of this row. Okay, Sandra said hello, Janice, and then Cheryl says, gonna go so can finish up Bible study lesson and we'll catch your replay, Sandra. Okay, bye for now, Cheryl. Have a great day. Thank you for sending me your video, okay? I have to get it going here. Hold on. There we go. And pull the thread out. Can't believe I did that. Oh, I was trying to get off easy. Not so much.
Hmm.
All right, one and two, and you have a regular, like you're doing a cross stitch. You would mark off what you've done already. I'll show you what I mean here in a second. Okay, so you take your cross stitch book or whatever you're using, paper, book. This teaches you how to cross stitch. Okay, I'm working on this one here. So as I go along, I would mark it off, but I didn't mark off in here because I didn't think it was necessary. These are pretty easy to follow. Geez, it came out again. What's going on here? Oops. Whoa. Flying bookmarks. Look out. Okay, hopefully it won't come out again. Okay. Okay, I'm still having to count. I think there's six of them, and I'm on four. Now I'm doing five. And there's another one. 6. Okay, there's that row. Now, okay. Now I'm being very careful not to hit the red. Okay. Mm, mm, mm. Okay. Um, I'm sorry, I was really focusing on this. This world was kind of tough. Okay, this row's done. Now this one is going to be a little bit tricky because it's got the um I don't know what that is. Not sure what you call it. Maybe a star, maybe. Okay, I want to remind everyone that Sandra will be on in about 25 minutes or so. Okay. Okay, what happened here? Okay. Going back. Wow, Jen's up. I'm shocked. Yeah, and I have the two over here on this side that I need to do take care of. Yeah. Without hitting the white of the star right here, believe it or not. Right. Super hard to tell if I. Oh, I see. Okay, there's a row that I skipped. That's what was throwing me. There's a row here. I was looking at it going, what the world is going on here? And then after looking at it for a few, I realized that I skipped the whole row. Okay, I'm going to go back. Um, Got to keep my eyes on which row I'm at. It can't be something simple. Of course not, right? But I can tell by the way the thread is going. So I've got it going like this. And then the last one, the second to last, I'm sorry. The last, it's right here. Oh, okay, so I'm going to tie it off. Now I'm going to do it the other way so that I just have to hold on to it for a minute. Okay. Oops. And look at what I'm doing. Okay. If you need to know which way to hold it, obviously right here, um, okay, obviously right here we've gone over those, and this is the part that there's white right here, so this is the way we want to hold it, so that we're sure to get it in the white. Okay. Oops, I lost it. And make sure that you don't lose it. Okay. And one more, and then I'll check. Yeah, it's in there. So once it came out, but it's in there. Okay, so now we're going to go back. And those are the only two ways that I know of to, get it started. I don't know any other ways. Okay, then this one. It's going to go here. Right. Okay, glad I got that done. And the same here. Um, 1, 2, 3, and a 4. Wait a minute. And 4. Okay. We are working on the heel of the stocking. But I saw these on Amazon and I thought they were really cute, these bookmarks. They weren't too expensive, if I remember right. The whole kit, I think it was $15. But you gotta remember, they put the cheapest kind of thread there is in here, so. Unless you get a kit from DMC threads, you won't get DMC thread. Okay. Is she still sleeping, Sandra? Gonna have to wake her up. Mhm. Right here. Okay, there's four. I'm gonna go back. Stay away from that red. Okay, that being the last one. See what I've done. So we got all this down here done. Okay, all that and all this. Not really a lot, but some. Put the needle. Okay, so that's all that I'm working on today. Just need a few little tools along the way, not a lot. Okay. Remember tomorrow is the block day, and we're gonna do the Brave World. I did print it. It's over at patchworksquare.com. Okay. And it doesn't look. Oh, I have my upside down. Oh, okay, wait a minute. I forgot Dave just picked it all up off the ground. Six, 8, and 12-inch block. And this is how we're going to put it together. Kind of like the block I messed up on yesterday. Kind of. It looks like we need 4 colors. Let me look. Yeah, we need 4 colors. Okay. Our biggest square is 6 7/8, and that's going to be the pinwheel. So that's for tomorrow. It kind of, I don't know. Pinwheel joins the rest of the block. Patchworksquare.com. Okay. Oops. And then Thursday, I'll probably continue working on my stitch book that I have. But remember, Sandra's on in a few. I am going to go ahead and leave so we can have time to go over to Sandra's. All right. Are there any questions about anything that was said today? Anything at all? Certainly doesn't have to just be about the cross stitch, you know. Nope, no questions? Okay. Gladys said goodbye, everyone. That's my thing too. Goodbye. We'll see you over at Sandra's, okay? Have a great rest of your day, everybody. And thank you all for coming and giving a thumbs up, okay? Bye for now. Over here.